Hello Virgo, and welcome to your semi-bi-weekly reading. So this is a collective reading for Virgo sun or rising signs, and this is from the period of time from the new moon to the full moon. So the new moon in Gemini in tropical astrology on June 17th to July 3rd for that full moon. So love when they fall out that easily. And let's see here, we're going to use this deck. Yes, this deck here. So I know that I was incorporating some astrology into these videos, but these are meant to be short and sweet. So I started doing astrology highlights in a separate video, which will be out just before these come out. So I'll make sure to put that up on the screen for you so you can go check that out for, ooh, I like this, Virgo, so that you can check that out for yourself. It's all time stamped so that you can just skip ahead to whichever dates, and it's for the second half of June for the astrology highlights. So if you're wanting to know a little bit more about the Gemini new moon to the full moon, well, it's only goes till the end of June, so I'm not going to all the way to July 3rd, but this reading is for that period of time. So we're looking at the waxing phase of the moon, right? And this period of time is that growing time. It's that time where we can manifest, make things really start to build momentum and go in a certain direction. And we had some, lunations recently with like the eclipses that had happened that wouldn't have really been the best time for this. So we're back in a period of time where like, yeah, I like this lunation cycle. I think it works for planting those seeds, setting your intentions, doing things like that. So let's just dive into like some, we could call it spiritual guidance, spiritual direction for this period of time. Where is your attention being drawn to? What are they pointing at for you? Now, keep in mind, again, this is a collective reading, so it's maybe not going to hit every time that you listen to these messages. So if you're listening for Virgo sun sign, then maybe go listen to your rising sign. And if you want an overall picture for like the more extended reading for the month of June, you can check out the monthly, and I'll have that up on the screen as well later towards the end of this video. So we're looking at the third house for this period of time. And third house, yes, it is about communication, which can be written communication, it can be writing, things of that nature, but it also has to do with our siblings or sibling-like people in our life. So like best friend type people, things like that. We're also looking at travel. It tends to be more like your neighborhood, like your local area. So local travel, we're not talking about traveling to another kind of like another country type of thing, right? So those are the kinds of themes that might come up here. So if communication isn't really on deck for you and writing and doing things of that nature aren't really on deck for you, then you might look to the connections that feel like sibling-like, or to what's happening in your neighborhood, or to local travel that you're doing, right? So that's what's coming up. And then we also have, just for a little extra, like, well, how can we work with this? Like, how are you being directed to actually work with this? What's the message here? I love that you have the Magician card, especially because we're looking at this period of time for the new to full moon. And this is that time where we can really utilize, like I said, that creation energy, that materialization. The Magician has all of the elements present and all of the things needed to create what they want to create. The Magician is meant to be a powerful, we can call it manifestor. It's just one of those terms that's getting so, it's been so overused. So I hesitate to use it, but it does illustrate the point, right? So this is about utilizing all of the things that you have at your disposal, like all of the resources that you currently have to create. You're being directed and told that this is a potent time for you to create. So if you are someone who is like writing or writes content, or you're into communication or like things of that nature, then this is a time for that, right? Or if you're looking into travel, or you work within your community, I know 11th house can be more community, but I mean just like in your local neighborhood or things of that nature, right? So again, just directing it towards what's being pointed out for you. So this, I think, is a really good reading. These are meant to be, like I said, short and sweet. It's just, where can you focus your time, energy, and attention for the maximum benefit from this new to full moon phase? So again, if you want to check out what the actual astrology is about for this period of time, then you can check out the video. I'll have that up on the screen. And also, if you want the extended reading for your sign for the month of June, that's also where I go through like the entire month, like what's up and like challenges and spiritual direction for that as well. So hopefully this is helpful. If you found it insightful or helpful in any way, please consider giving the video a like and hitting the notification bell and subscribing if you haven't already. It definitely definitely helps as I'm building this channel. So as always, thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.